Hey, David, you got to turn on your camera.
Wait.
I hear you.
Oh, yeah, I was distracted. A voice came on and said that this was being recorded. I hadn't heard that before.
I hadn't either. It happened to me too when I turned it on.
Yeah.
Maybe they've been having problems with people being recorded that they didn't know.
And we haven't had anybody invade our call. So
No,
I've heard of that happening, but
I wanted some naked woman, some topless woman to invade our house.
oh,
Did you
you're
get the
thinking that-
photos I sent?
Oh, well, when you were here, yes, I thought I acknowledged them. Yes, thank you
You
very
might have.
much.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah. They
good. You with
yeah.
the dogs.
Huh?
You with the dogs. How the dogs doing?
Yeah. They're fine. They're laying around. They were busy they were busy staying outside with me while I did some work.
Did Karen get back?
No, but she's on her way. She's
Okay.
she's staying in Tuscaloosa for the night, and then she'll drive in tomorrow.
So I bet you'll be glad to see her.
Yeah. She's calling me now.
Tell her hi.
She'll leave me a voicemail.
You can talk to her. It's just me on the line.
But then, you're downstairs. You said it was small. It looks somewhat large to me.
It's only about 12 feet by 20 feet, the whole basement.
12 by 20. That sounds pretty good.
It's not the whole house. It's just
Yeah.
the part of the original house.
I thought for sure we would have had a basement when we moved up here, but no such luck. And I guess that's probably another good thing that we lucked out on, because we had a basement when we lived in Pittsburgh that year, and I don't remember there being any problem, but I know people sometimes have basements leaking and whatnot.
Yeah,
So just another
but
thing
it's
to
nice to
consider.
have a place to put stuff.
Yeah. Well, for us, it was good that I guess it helped reinforce that we don't need to keep any more than we absolutely have to have.
No, that's good because the basement, I had a lot of trouble getting rid of the stuff that I had in the basement.
In that basement at Claiborne,
Right.
Claiborne, was
Yeah.
that all your stuff?
Well,
Or did the owner leave stuff there?
the Chester, like it had Chester drawers down there. They had a bunch of those.
Uh-huh.
That was something somebody had left. And Pete's coming in. And I just took them and put them together to make like a table.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That with the dark room, I kind of, I made a dark room to one side. I kind of paid for college with that because I was making all these titles for films. People had to do their titles for films, and instead of going somewhere else, I used to do them.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
That's
Pete.
great. That's great.
Hello.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Dave, Tom.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, hi, Rick.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, Rick.
Hey, what's up, Peter, David, Jack? What's up?
We're just waiting for you to turn your camera on.
Oh, I feel like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Let me see if I can turn the camera
Did
on.
you both get a lady
There it
saying
is.
this is being recorded when you got on?
Yeah.
Yeah, something new.
Oh, really? We're being recorded? Uh-oh.
No, we've always been recorded.
Called CYA.
Yeah.
Yeah, cover your ass. I better put pants on. I'll be right back. What's up, David? You get your internet working?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, but darn if one of the manifestations of or symptoms of that something was wrong was that I kept losing my connection to the printer. So everything worked good until yesterday, and I lost
You
my
got the print.
connection. But so I'll probably have to call them again. But anyway, I know I can work around it. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, after you buy an expensive router, I mean, to me that was expensive.
Well, how much? You spent like $300, right?
Yeah, and that was on sale. I think it was really
Wow.
$350.
For
It
a
was-
router, what brand is it?
Netgear,
Netgear,
Nighthawk,
Netgear?
Nighthawk. or
Night,
something.
oh, the night, I got the Nighthawk, but it didn't cost
Yeah.
that much, did it? I don't remember.
Well,
So
this is the one that they say it has mesh coverage, so that it's got Wi-Fi. You got little satellites, one in this room, then the router's in the next room, and then there's another
Oh,
satellite in that room. You know, it's just a little box.
yeah, yeah.
So does it cover better?
Supposedly, you know, as long
As long as you're not a
I
printer.
don't lose- yeah, as long as I don't lose it on
Yeah.
my connection here, and what little bit I do online. But,
We had, ours internet went out the other day and didn't have internet or TV or anything for about half a day. Didn't matter. I wasn't on it anyway, but
oh, was that the day that
Yeah.
everything went out? Oh,
I think it was, come to think of it. I hadn't
Yeah.
thought about it that way, but yeah, that internet was out all over the place. I don't know. So their experienced technicians are working on it. Be back
Yeah.
shortly. Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of, I miss it if it's not there because nobody
Well,
calls
yeah.
me anymore. Everybody texts me.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, and I don't watch television. I watch YouTube and all the crazy people on that.
you don't watch television?
Not much. I watch there's a few network shows I like,
Same
but
same here. Mostly Amazon and Netflix for us, and HBO Max we get that free, so it's pretty good.
yeah. No, but I go to YouTube and watch just this crazy shit. Like even Emily's gotten into Super Trucker Dan.
Oh,
Super trucker?
Super Trucker Dan is a guy out of Arizona who just talks about being a truck driver and talks about how he loads his truck and talks about tarping the loads. And, as
you
we
need
were
to see if you
driving,
can find Super Tuba Peter.
yeah.
Yeah, well, speaking of trucking, I worked a summer job with another college buddy of mine from Mayflower Movers,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and that was the worst fucking job I've ever had. I got my commercial driver's license, and we were working out of Rochester, New York from Mayflower, and we were what was called an agent's leased driver.
Just moving people's furniture and stuff.
Well, any agency that had the Mayflower name, they would have to put so many people on the road for Mayflower for the summer. So
Wow.
you drive up to the house, hump all that furniture on the truck.
That's what I was going to ask. You had to load it too.
We had to load it, and I mean, you talk about
And unload it.
bringing dressers and shit down the stairs,
Oh,
and they don't empty the dressers because it's,
big furniture, naturally.
well, you're that and the boxes are their personal items.
Wow.
And then you drive. Well, first you go to the weigh station, you get a TARE, a tear weight, and then load the shit. Then you get a gross weight. So because they're paid or they're charged by miles versus weight. And so when you get to the end, you offload the shit. And sometimes you can put 3 or 4 households on one trailer.
Really? Did you ever have to go like across country or anything? Was it more local?
We did a lot from New York down to Miami. And then we did, furthest west we went was at Phoenix, Arizona.
That's pretty far. So.
No shit, yeah.
So if you did you make money by how much the weight was? Or was it at the company?
Well, the company made it. I got a stipend.
Because if you had an almost empty gas tank,
That bill.
diesel tank when you went to get the original weight, and then you filled it up when you got the house loaded, you could make some extra money.
A lot of dishonest drivers did that. They'd load They drive up, get a tailweight, load the shit, fill up with gas, and then at the other end, when they, when they finish loading, get a gross weight. Yeah,
Wow.
it was not
Not a lot of
fun,
fun, huh?
especially driving,
That's Nate.
Morning, Snake.
driving a trailer
No,
in middle of town, Ohio or Indiana, making right-hand turns. Oh, shit. I hated that job.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't do anything like that.
No, well, I didn't know any better.
see, you're blowing it for me because I always wanted to be a truck driver for a day.
No,
or
you
so.
don't. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Tom, I guess it's not
Only
too
if you
late.
could drive it with your dog on your lap like that guy Emily watches.
Oh,
Super Trucker Dan.
Super Trucker Dan.
Trucker Dan.
Oh well, I thought I was going to become a truck driver, but Pete's blowing it for me.
Nah,
All right.
never again.
Maybe you could just be a Uber driver with a Winnebago.
There you go.
Yeah, I had trouble with our little camper driving it in cities. I can't imagine a truck.
Oh no.
My
Imagine.
last day on the job, I went to college. I was going back to college. We had a load from Rochester down to Long Island, and we went right through my town of Oneonta, New York, where they dropped me off. Well, the day we left Rochester, I'm on the on-ramp to the interstate, and had been raining, misting. So I'm driving down and getting on the on-ramp, and I looked out the side view mirror, and I see the trailer starting to jackknife.
Oh, no.
So they have that was called the trolley brakes, which are the brakes just for the trailer. Well, the road was wet, and I think kept on going. I said, well, the only other option is downshift and haul ass. And I did that. Thank God there was no car trying to pass. We would have wiped them out. And
Yeah.
I downshifted and hauled ass, picked up the speed, and that trailer went. I go, but we made it. My last day on the job, I said, "Oh, geez."
I'm like Tom now. I don't think I'll become a truck driver now.
No.
So Snake.
I'd be definitely side swiping things and smacking them pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Were there
So
places that you couldn't get the truck in, so you had to go get a smaller truck to load the people's stuff?
For me, no. We figured out a way to load the shit.
Load of shit.
And we had one instance where we're moving this family from, I think, like Georgia, South Carolina, to Ithaca, New York. Her husband was going to be like one of the provosts of Cornell University. So there's two types of loads. There's a guy that'll go to the liquor stores and they'll get all the used cartons. Then they have ones that are company loads, so they have everything fits together. Well, it was a company load, and they had a grandfather clock, and it said, the lady said, "Please be careful. There were only two made. Thomas Jefferson had the other one." And
No pressure.
No pressure.
no, and the movers, the local movers had packed everything up. Well, we saw where the face of the clock is. They had wrapped brown paper around. What you're supposed to do is take the glass out and put it in the bottom of the, because anyway, they didn't. We learned that the hard way because we get to Ithaca and they take the paper off and that 200-plus-year-old glass was shattered.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Well, it wasn't broken when you left.
Mm.
I drive a smaller version of that. I got a 3/4 ton pickup.
I was driving a semi, no thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't do all that.
Anyway, the
Coleman's
good,
getting in
the
here.
good story is that I got to college from that trip, had about 2 weeks before school started. And one of the guys said, hey, let's go down to the village, New York City, and see some jazz club. I said, sure. Well, we got there early. He was driving, and we parked up on 7th Avenue. And we go by the Mustache,
Howdy, Jim.
and
Yeah.
this place is really rocking. I said, holy, let's go and have a beer. I said, I had this little thought in my head. I said, well, that'd be a great summer job.
Yeah.
Taste of things to come, huh? You might say.
Well,
Oh, my.
and I ended up working for the company.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And then-
What, we got product placement there, Jim?
Here comes
Henry.
Mike Jensen.
Henry. Hey, Henry.
Yeah.
Adhesive remover.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe we can make money like they do in the movies, put product placement, get different things out here for the Zoom meeting,
Yeah.
Well, as all tuba players know, spit happens.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
that's true. Yeah.
Mike.
Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
Hey,
Mike.
Mike.
Mike,
And
We
Mike,
got
Another
There he
Mike.
is.
I'm Mike.
Hey,
Mike.
hey.
Mike and
Mike
Mike.
Jensen.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike.
Hello, Peter.
Hey, Michael, how are you?
Never better. Never better.
Good.
You?
Hey, Mike, how's your daughters doing?
They're doing great. They're both in Florida still. One lives in Kissimmee, and the other one lives just about for 535. Cuts over to Disney right there
Yeah,
in Crossroads.
yes,
They're both there. They love Florida.
good.
They love Florida, so they stayed. Hey guys, hello Snake.
Hey,
Good morning.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Mike, do you have you ever had to go over the I-40 bridge into Memphis from where you live or anything? Or what's
Yes.
with the bridge there? They said it's just the
it
damn thing's
cracked.
about it's cracking. Yeah.
It's cracking, yeah. That's the I-40. Yeah, there's two bridges. One's the I-40, the other's the I-55 bridge.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they've been diverting traffic as far as I know, but that's 5 hours for me.
Oh, so it's not anywhere near you would.
Yeah, if I'm heading down to New Orleans, something like that, I may go through there, but
Yeah. Yeah.
not usually.
Of course, I lived in Memphis, had to go over it frequently, going over to West Memphis and things like that. But
Yeah, yep. Absolutely. Yeah. No, I haven't been down that way in a long time.
I haven't been up there.
I need a road trip. I need to get out. I haven't been out for a year and a half, I'm ready to do something.
New Orleans is open, man. All the bands are playing, Preservation Hall's open, everything.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Barry's saying he's working. That's
Yeah.
great. That's great.
Here he comes.
There's Barry. He's frozen.
Barry,
It's a good picture, though.
Yeah, not bad to Barry either.
there he is.
Yeah.
hey,
Hey, Barry.
Barry.
Mr.
Hey, Barry.
Foulon,
What's up? What's up?
What's
What's
up?
kicking?
how you doing, man?
Good, good. Where you at, Mike? Look at Mike Gentry here.
Hey. Looking good, man. How's the weather down in New Orleans? It's hot as hell here.
Yes,
Jesus.
Very, very hot.
94 in Orlando.
In
95
Orlando.
here on the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, it's 91 here, which is really hot up here.
That's hot. Yeah.
66 in Maryland.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
It's rainy. It's a horrible day.
Yeah. Well, it's 95 here, but to make it
Yeah.
better, it like the humidity is about 90% too. So it's,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Good old summertime.
yeah,
At least it's not August.
man. Wow, this is August. This
I
is
know.
August weather.
Weather in June.
Yeah, it went from really nice in the mid 70s and 2 days later in the 90s. It was like shell shock.
Mhm. Yeah.
Man. How about Denver, Mikey?
It's really beautiful. Day to day, we got about maybe 80 degrees and cool breeze. Yesterday was 95 and really hot and nice, comfortable Colorado afternoon today. Tomorrow's going to get hot again for next couple of days, we're supposed to maybe hit close to 100 in a couple of days.
Oh, yeah, but I'll tell you what, 95 in Denver is way different than 95 in Orlando.
Oh, yeah, Orlando, or where you're at, or New Orleans.
New Orleans, boy. Mm-mm. No, I
I was
used to
up-
always, I used to always tell my friends, don't come visit me in August because I'm not going outside.
No, no.
And
I came
Mike
up with
Johnson,
one
what
time.
about Estes Park? What's happening up there?
I have no idea. I don't know what's happening up there.
I heard there were some issues. Snake?
Haven't been up to Estes in quite a while.
I haven't been up there in 30 years or more.
Oh, no, it's not. I've been up there since then. But it's a commercial right now down the main drag.
I haven't seen anything on the news about anything going on up there either. So I don't know.
I ordered some of that,
You go up to St. Mary's though, don't you?
I
You go
live
up
in
to-
Aurora. The St. Mary's property is just a good weather summer cabin, but I've never lived up there, no.
I'll tell you,
Yeah.
they got a great saltwater taffy shop. I get that stuff online from them.
I
Speaking
hear
of,
you.
speaking of Denver, here's
Oh, yeah.
Mike sent.
Oh, yeah.
I like that picture. I saw that. So Mike, you had to carry all the guys around?
Yeah, nobody was ever big enough to carry me, and probably would have scared the crap out of me too bad to get up on somebody's shoulders anyway. So I always got stuck with that. I had fun doing it, and the audiences loved it. So who knows?
Yeah. I don't know if I don't know if we played Ghost Riders in the Sky much in New Orleans.
We
We
played
did
it
it all the
occasionally.
time in Denver. And,
Occasionally, it wasn't a big number in New Orleans.
it was
Yeah.
really
Every
big
once
in
in a while,
Denver
man.
almost every night.
I guess we didn't know you could get on somebody's shoulders with a tablecloth, or we probably would have done it more.
That was around 1973.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill, maybe we could have carried Big Bill around.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
right. Taking
Yeah,
forever
all of
to
us
do that.
together might have carried Big Bill around.
Yeah, Rick, you can go first, man.
All right. I'll let you know.
Hmm.
Hey, I missed last week. Is there any changes in the reunion?
Nah, we didn't hear too much.
No, we still haven't.
Comes Christopher.
Nobody knows much what's going on.
I think-
Same news, same.
I think
info.
I think the big holdup is that they don't know if they can really use the performance center,
Yeah.
I think until August. So that could be touchy.
Hey, Chris,
Hey,
What's
Chris,
up,
Chris.
Chris?
How you doing, everybody?
Hey,
Hi,
Chris.
Well, get this in my little holder.
There you
Now,
are.
keep it shaking. That's better.
you're making me seasick.
Bill, I wanted to mention to you that I sent you a link to the video, but it's the wrong video.
I know. I was wondering what all those naked people were doing.
Yeah, I know. But I have all this stuff on my computer and it's just named tape 1, tape 2, tape 3, I don't know what's on there.
I
So
think it was
no,
the Hardy, yeah. I think it was the Hardy Boys meet the Fertile Girls.
So I'm trying to figure go around for the Google memory thing problem that I have. So I'll get
Okay.
that done this week, and I'll send you
right.
the link to the right one.
Okay,
Great.
thank you. Yeah, that'd be good. Thank
So
you.
your memory problem isn't called Alzheimer's, is it?
No,
Oh, it's the computer.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
it might be, but I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Good
Yeah. Wouldn't it be nice if you could just attach an external hard drive to keep your extra memories back there,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like the stuff I learned this morning?
Yeah, I went to the cardiologist and told him I needed a new control board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he reboot you?
Yeah. I try to reboot all the time, so.
So just now, Billy reminded me of something from the mustache I had forgotten. When a band would take a break, we'd introduce the silent movie. And come up with all these titles, like, what's the one you said just now, Billy?
Oh, the Hardy Boys meet the Fertile Girls.
Yeah, the Hardy Boys. What's some
Yeah.
other titles we have?
Chip and Dale join the gay liberation.
I kissed her on the lips and left her behind for you.
Oh yeah, that was,
That was
the
song titles. This was movie titles. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to make up movie titles too.
And people
Yeah.
love those movies. And I mean, we
Laurel
only
and
had a
Hardy.
couple.
Teddy at the Throttle and The Dentist with W.C. Fields.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
Always Laurel and Hardy stuff. Of course.
Yeah, but I remember Teddy at the Throttle, we'd get the audience pulling for the train
Right,
to
yeah.
beat Teddy,
Yeah.
to beat Teddy and have the damsel get run over. Come on.
Never happened.
And Teddy would just be running. Yeah. The audience involved even with the movies.
Hey, Jim, that was a good one on that Italian Divorce that you sent out.
Oh, the Italian Divorce. Yeah.
I loved it.
Get him
yeah.
sent some good stuff.
The Italian Divorce, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah,
I love that. A guitar case full of money, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. That was good.
That was strictly fictional. It wasn't a banjo case, you noticed.
No.
And empty.
Yeah. I
Yep.
saw where Roger posted something on Danny Rubio's wall, an old mustache picture. So I got on Danny's, went through Danny's photos. He has a bunch of old mustache pictures on his Facebook page too. So I copied some of them, and they had this one here. Let me see if I can share it. Let's see. This is from the Banjo Museum, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
it's got,
Oklahoma City.
That's when they inducted the YFM into the Hall of Fame.
Right.
yeah. Yeah.
We got Snake, Barry, Joel, Mike, Danny,
Ted
Yeah.
Turner,
Ted Turner.
Joe
Ted Turner, Joe Petroselli, and I guess trombone. I can't tell who the trombone
I
man
think
is.
that's H.
It looks like it.
I think it is.
Okay. Yeah, not about this. Danny had a lot of good pictures on there, stuff I don't remember seeing. Maybe we did see them and I just don't remember them, but I took some of them. But he had posted that picture of Danny and Barry very young. Let's see if I can get that up there.
That's the classic picture. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah.
well, that's
Whoa.
Speaking of porno movies, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
that's the old classic 70s there.
That was upstairs in Key West at Captain Tony's. And that's a photo of the outside of Captain Tony's right behind us.
Wow.
on your head, Barry.
Huh?
Yeah.
Put that on your head.
Yeah, how you like that, man? I had hair on my head and lip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's no name.
And here's
Hey,
old
Snake.
one.
You
They had
Snake,
an
you've
old
been
one.
for as long as I can remember, though, man.
Yeah, they had an old one at Barry too. I don't remember seeing that one before. Where would it go? Here it is.
I'm starting to get nervous.
Oh, wow. There's
Well,
Danny too.
That's Danny
Danny.
also.
And look at Dottie and Barry out there.
Body,
That's
yeah.
Dottie.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
and next to Danny is Dave Weibel. He played with the mustache. He'll be at the
Oh, yeah. I remember him.
Slide rule.
slide rule. Yeah.
yeah, that was probably the New Orleans Club, huh?
That was
Yeah,
at the
that was
New Orleans.
Club. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all probably were sitting in my section, not tipping me. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, the waiters would always take care of you when they sat in your section. Yeah.
that's fine.
I just saw a bunch of stuff on Danny's walls, photos, so I just marauded it. And
You marauded it.
yeah, since we'll maybe be able to use some of them when we make the video. And in fact, anybody that has stuff that we didn't see yet, if you want to send it along,
Yeah, because we need as much as we can.
yeah,
More and more, you're still not satisfied?
yeah.
Well, you know what? I have a lot of photos, and I don't know which ones you have. So I guess I'll try to send as much as I can to you guys.
Yep, that would be good.
Hmm.
Yeah, your pictures are good, Barry. I mean, you took a lot of them, and that's nice. I never did, which was unfortunate.
Well, you know what? I really didn't take a lot of photos through the years. When I see them on Facebook, I do like Billy does, just save them
Uh-huh.
Yeah, me too.
and put them in a file. You know, so I got a lot of mustache pictures the same place.
Yeah, but you can also go to other people's, like other people that were at the mustache and go through their photos and save those too. That's what I've been doing.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to Billy and Tom's slideshow.
Yeah, it'd be great. That would be great. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
looking forward to it.
When's that
I'm
due to
looking
come out?
forward to it too.
That's a classic.
This is one I like a lot.
Yep.
That's the last You Father's Mustache Band, as we talked about last week.
Oh, yeah.
That's full-time band. It was in New York.
Wow.
Barry, Danny, H, and Joe Terra. The last full-time band.
When did y'all wear big bow ties in New York, or was that
That's New York. That's what we wore, I guess.
oh, okay. We wore string ties all the time.
Yeah.
Well, it
Well,
was
Steve's-
string ties at the beginning and string ties for a long time. I don't know when that changed. I was gone by the time that changed.
Well, for a while, they went to the show band look and everybody had to stand up and wear costumes and all that. And then
Oh.
I think after that, they must have dropped that and gone back to the striped vests and white pants and whatnot. I left before the stand-up business. Good thing.
Yeah, I don't remember when we started standing up. I remember we started by sitting down, and then at some point we turned to the stand-up routine. I'm not really sure when that was, but it was when I left in 1970. It was that we were standing up. So
Yeah, I got to the mustache in '68, and the early part of '68, we were sitting down, and by the end we were standing up for sure.
So
Yeah.
68 was the big change year.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, that was on Danny's wall, Danny's photos.
that's a great picture.
Who's in the fur coat?
I don't know. I know Danny. I can see Danny and
Is that
So
Tim
there.
Shea?
Tim Shea, Joe
Yeah.
Terra, H.
yeah. H.
Sitting on the hood, that's little Ira holding a banjo. And that's big Ira up on the front bumper holding a banjo.
Oh, okay.
Left-handed.
I didn't know Ira played the banjo.
He doesn't, but he holds it good.
Was,
But he don't hold it that good. He's holding it left-handed.
Right.
was Pat O'Brien ever in the mustache?
I don't think he was. He was in Red Garter. And he was at Rosie's for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And I found
Red
this,
Garter
had,
sounds right. The Red Garter
had this
sounds
old one too from on Barry's thing from where did it go? Preservation Hall. Let's see. I lost it already. Let's see. I'll find it.
Well, here's Chris with everybody at the induction of the mustache stuff. The Banjo Hall of Fame.
Yeah, yeah. Mike. Joel and Barry.
Chris, you look like the spotlight's right on you, Hoss.
Yeah,
Mike Johnson.
Yeah, it was a great weekend.
it was fun, wasn't it?
Oh,
So that's H playing trombone.
oh, this is when I was looking for, it was Economy Hall. I'm sorry.
No, that's Preservation Hall.
Preservation Hall. Okay, yeah. With Banu and Mike and Danny Maynard, Barry and Peter, huh?
Right.
Babcock. Yeah.
Peter Babcock.
That was a good night.
Some Hall of
Paul's
Famers.
mustache hits Preservation Hall. That was a big
Yeah.
night.
There's some Hall of Famers in that band, isn't there?
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know where I was at that time. I might have still been living in Texas. I definitely would have gone if I'd have known about it.
What year
We
was
played,
that, Barry?
we played Fritzels in the afternoon.
Yeah,
then
in
we'll-
the afternoon we played Fritzels, then we walked across the street that night and played Preservation Hall.
Yep.
And I would imagine that was, I don't know, right before Carnegie. Mike?
I don't know the date. I got it on my
I
notes,
think
but
it was right before Carnegie Hall.
yeah, could be.
So that would make it 2010, 2009.
Wow, okay.
That's pretty recent. That's pretty recent.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I must have just escaped me because I didn't, don't remember hearing about it, or I would probably have gone down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway. Yeah, well, Preservation Hall's back in action again now. So
Yeah.
Great.
Started last night, didn't there? Something like that.
yeah, I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
So Barry, you just working one now, or are you working over at
Arnold's.
the
I'm
restaurant?
working just one night a week. Arnold's isn't having music yet, but a couple of weeks I got a little spot job, so I work too. So
That's good.
cool. It's cool.
And they took down your plastic wall, you said?
Yeah, they took down a plexiglass wall.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not a band in a box anymore, huh?
Yeah.
Tell Chris turn the microphone on. Chris, your microphone.
There it is.
There you
There
is.
it is.
You don't need to hear me anyway, Mike.
Like it better the other way.
Mike Gentry been telling me to turn my microphone off for years, since 1973.
Hey, Jim, did you ever hear anything from Tim Greeley?
Nope, not yet. Not yet. We'll get to it. We'll track him down.
I'll try to contact Paul French and get Tim's contact information again and try to contact him that way.
Terrific, terrific, good. I got a note from John McClernand, and he had found, I think, something like 15 or 20 Tim Greeleys. And
Invite all of them.
decided that
All
was
of
that was too much information. It's kind of useless.
McLaren ought to get a job with the CI freaking A.
He's really amazing. He finds these stories, these jokes. That Sheik of Agony thing was just wonderful.
That was
Oh,
great.
yeah.
The story of the gas lights was terrific. It was great.
Mhm.
He's listening right now. He's a CIA guy.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's
In the
listening.
shadows.
Be careful what y'all say. He's listening.
Yeah.
So Gim, is there
Yes, sir.
any update on the October thing?
Not yet. Joel's.
Any progress?
I talked with Joel this morning, actually, first time in quite a while, and he's putting together a new budget, so we've got to figure out how much it's going to cost us. And he wanted to know how many musicians and wives are going to show up, so that he can figure out how much meals he's going to have to buy.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
interesting. I got in return of the May note that I sent out, I think it was 27 people and 14 wives, but I know there's a few more that have said they were going to come, but I've never received any official thing from them or a note or a call or whatever. But I know that you guys have told me that somebody's going to come, and I've added in. So I told them 30, and that's pretty close to the number that is the number that Barry projected way back when.
Well, I know I'm coming. I'm not sure I've officially told anybody. I think I told Joel, I wrote you, but
Yeah,
I'm
you're on the list, but
well, good.
Well, when no question about it. But I imagine there'll be a few people that drop out, and a few more that discover they want to come and they sign up. So I imagine it's going to be around 30, one way or the other.
Great. That's good.
Jim and I are gonna fly into Hartford, I think, and then take a bus.
I asked Marty if he would come up with some sort of do a little research on the best way to get to us, but it so much depends upon the airlines. I mean, for people who have to travel any kind of distance, it depends on the airlines. I mean, if you live south of Baltimore, you're probably going to fly. But if it's if you're in Arkansas or New Orleans or or Colorado, it's it's a long drive.
It's a long drive, but it's, hey, I haven't been on a road trip for a while. I'm ready to get out and go somewhere.
Well, that's
It'll
you.
take-
I'm
it'll
flying.
take,
Well, if you got a car, and when you get here, you get a car, you can do a lot of sightseeing. I mean, New York is not far away. Boston's not far away, and it's fall colors time everywhere.
oh
up
yeah,
here. So
Sure.
and it's a beautiful time of year.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Will that jam the traffic up much? Because
I'm
will that
sorry.
make it? Will that jam up traffic a lot more if you did drive up there? If you had all the people out there looking at the leaves and all?
Oh, there'll be a lot of people looking at the leaves. I mean, Vermont. I don't know what kind of money it brings in, but you can tell every hotel in Vermont will be booked from 1st of October or middle of September to the middle of November. People wanting to see the leaves.
Yeah. If we want to stay additional days at the hotel in New Haven, should we contact them early or wait till the announcement comes out? Or, because I want to stay a day early and a day later.
And
Like stay 4 days.
that makes sense. I don't really know. The best guy to address that question to is Marty Fay,
Okay.
because he's dealt with the hotels. I haven't even looked at it on the website. I have no idea. But I will be staying at the hotel. Okay? Even though
So the
it's only-
hotel's locked in. It's just the performance center that we're worried about, right?
True. Sure.
Okay.
I don't know how many. He's got rooms blocked, but I have no idea how many of that is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing I understood out of the message Marty sent was that don't make your individual reservations because they have a block of them. I wasn't quite sure how that was going to work out.
I think what that means is you don't need to make a reservation yet.
Oh, okay.
Because we have a block of rooms. In other words,
Okay.
if you're thinking about protecting a reservation by making it yourself and doing it now, you don't have to. That's the point.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Great.
All right.
And then,
I finally.
and if you decide to stay later, you just don't take your stuff out the room and
Yeah. Yeah. That's about it. That's about it.
whoever tries to move in, say, I'm sorry, I'm staying here too.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on.
I got a picture here. A little while back, you showed a picture of the guys wearing those vests. I still have mine. I wore it yesterday doing a pipe organ, theater organ gig, and and there it is.
Yeah.
George, you're lucky.
What a handsome young man, huh? Boy, boy.
It's that's
Still fits.
that's from before COVID, but that's the organ I played yesterday. We do silent movies, including Teddy at the Throttle. And
Oh, yeah. I
that's
love
where
that.
I was yesterday, wearing my old stash vest.
Okay.
Amazing.
Pity.
Do you ever make any posts about your large organ on the Facebook page?
Okay, here we go again.
Hey, Jim, that's another thing. I wonder how many people's got red and white vests. I mean, most of us here do, but there's a lot of people who come, they might not have a red and white vest.
Yeah, I agree. And Joel
I found
counted
one-
up his vests, and he had quite a few, but they're all small. And I said, they won't fit anybody in this group.
I found one on the internet for the thing in Oklahoma at the Banjo Museum, and it was a good one.
I'm trying to remember how we managed that at Carnegie Hall. He had vests for everybody, didn't he?
He had vests for everybody at Carnegie Hall. They gave
And
them.
And we kept them and used them in Oklahoma City.
But Oklahoma City, Clearwater, and Punta Gorda, I remember bringing some extra ones that Dottie made years ago and passing those out. And those disappeared. People just kept them,
Yeah.
So those
I've got one that's 50 years old, but it didn't fit then, and it didn't fit then, and it doesn't fit now. But that's okay.
They shrink with age.
If you Google red and white striped vests, you can find a website that sells them, but they're not cheap.
Yeah, just wear a white shirt and get red marks a lot.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, that'll work.
Hey, Barry, the one I bought for Oklahoma City off the internet, I don't think it was very expensive. I don't know what it cost.
Everybody froze
It
on
wasn't a
me.
whole lot of money and it worked because the ones they had at Carnegie wouldn't fit me. And I don't know if you guys remember, but Dave Gannett at Carnegie had to take two vests and put them together to fit on him.
I remember.
Yes.
Here comes Joan.
Joan, all right.
Yay, Joan.
All right, this is Amazon,
There you go.
Yeah,
1633.
How
that's
much?
not cheap.
$16? Well, that ain't bad.
oh,
Yeah,
that's not
and
bad.
that's on Amazon.
Oh, yeah?
The
There's
red and white striped vest for many occasions.
That's the fix for that. That'll work.
It's an adult red and white one too. Yeah.
Maybe we get some of those striped pants for Peter.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. Get the leggings. That'll be
Look, you
good.
look great, Pete.
Oh, yeah.
You look great.
Look like the largest peppermint stick we ever did see.
So Joan, how you doing?
Doing good. Hold on, let
Ira.
me get this set up here. There we go.
Raise your camera, Ira.
Oh, there it is.
I'm in Virginia now. I'm using my wife's laptop. This is,
Oh, okay. We didn't know what Joan it was.
yeah, it don't look like Joan Dragon.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Thank God.
Thank God. Who said that? Yeah. Ira, we were just looking at a photo of you standing on a bumper of a car holding a banjo left-handed.
I remember that picture. Murata's in that,
No,
isn't
Yeah, he
he?
is. Yeah, he is.
is he?
Murata's in that.
Yeah.
I
Put it
think.
back up, Bill.
Gary Fisher, maybe?
No,
Yeah.
not that picture. This is a different shot. Put it up there again, Billy.
Yeah, let me find it. Here we go. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one here. Let me find it. Crap. Hold on. Did I get logged off? Let's see.
No, you should be there.
Car.
No, you're
I
there.
can hear you.
There it is.
There it is.
You got it?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
Gary Fisher. He's in the fur coat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so this is it.
And then there's
Danny.
Lash LaRue, as Tara would call him. Ira Gutman, Joe, and is that Ted Turner?
That's what I was thinking. It looks like Ted Turner, but where's last?
Tim, it's Tim
Danny
Shea on the hood.
That's Ted Turner.
Yeah, I think it is Ted.
Lash LaRue is what they call Danny Rubio.
Right,
Oh.
Lash LaRue.
Oh, okay. And what song were you playing, Ira?
Give my regards to Broadway.
Ira, are you left-handed?
No, but I am in the picture.
You can't even hold a banjo correctly.
I also had dark hair in that picture.
Oh, look at that. Look, I used to have dark hair too. I used to have hair.
Let's let that go.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah.
We never had a fire engine. We always have in a car, at least as long as I remember. Gim, is Gim here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gim, you would know. Did we have a fire engine?
In New York? I
in
don't
the
recall a
early
fire.
years.
I don't recall a fire engine in New York. I remember we had one in, we did have a fire engine. What am I saying? We used it in the Macy's parade. And we had one on Cape Cod too.
Oh, really? And New Orleans had a fire engine, right?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah, we had a
Yeah,
fire truck.
we did have a fire engine.
And we had a car.
So where was your fire engine the night your porter burned down the club?
Out of service.
Out of
Yeah, I
Out of
guess so.
service.
Yep. Hmm. No, I was telling everybody, I found some pictures on Danny Rubio's Facebook page, and I got one that you might be interested in because you've asked about his sister a lot.
Julie.
That's not his sister.
That's not his sister?
No,
It's his daughter.
That's not Julie, is it,
Oh, it's his
Barry?
daughter. Okay. All
Danny's
right.
son and daughter.
I just saw a
And his
picture. Okay. Never mind. I don't have a picture of his sister.
I could send you one. I got that picture, Barry, of me, Joe Terra, and Julie Rubio.
Wow.
When I get back to Florida, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Maybe I should come up to Connecticut with you guys.
You coming up, huh, Ira?
I'm coming. Bring Julie up.
Julie's 60-something years old now. Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's still gorgeous.
I always liked Julie. I always liked her.
Dottie just said she'll like that compliment.
Here's the striped vest.
What is this? I don't see anything.
Okay, never mind. I can't get it.
Hey, Barry, you four of you are coming up to New York before Connecticut, right?
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me and Dottie and Danny and his girlfriend.
Right, just the four of you.
Yeah, well, on
Are
that
you-
trip, but not even that trip. Danny's gonna meet us in New York because Danny's doing the Hall of Fame, Banjo Museum Hall of Fame the week before.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So he's flying right out of Oklahoma City to New York.
And you're flying to New York, right?
Say what?
You're gonna fly to New York.
Yeah, Dottie, myself, and Kelly, who is Danny's girlfriend, we're gonna fly to New York, meet him in New York.
Okay, that'll be good. Danny might even show up.
You never know. You never
You
know.
never know.
And I think Danny said he's definitely, I think Danny said he's coming. I'm gonna have lunch with Danny next Friday. With some other theater people that we used to do. In fact, I met Danny doing theater even before, no, it was after the mustache. I'm sorry. Yeah, because he was writing music for a lot of Nord shows and such in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What's her name, Barry? Kelly?
Kelly, yeah.
Okay. Okay, how long has he been with her?
She, a couple of months. I'm looking for Dottie for the answer because I'm not sure. A couple of months.
Okay. Okay. And you've been out with them, I guess?
Just the other night. Sunday
Oh,
night.
really?
Sunday night, Johnny Byer came to town. He's the executive director of the Banjo Museum. So he
Okay.
came to town. He had some business down here, and he got in touch. They got in touch with Danny and me, and Lee Floyd, and we all met him down there in the French Quarter and spent, had a few drinks
That's good.
and did
That's
that.
good.
So, but we met Kelly. That was the first time I met Kelly.
Mhm.
Well, actually, it isn't. The first time I met Kelly was like 45 years ago.
Really? You're
Danny-
kidding.
Danny used to date her before he got married. And since all
I
his
didn't know that.
didn't work out, so now he called Kelly up and he's with her again after about 45 years hiatus.
Oh, that's cool.
Good for him.
What is it
For
with,
him.
what is it with tuba players? Dave Gannon just remarried his first wife.
Really?
Yeah, last year.
We know how tubas are. They go round and around.
I know.
Yeah.
Man. I'm telling you. God, I stopped playing tuba.
You like-
I sent an email to Marty Fay to get a count on who he's heard from. I didn't even hear from Marty. He hasn't responded back yet.
Really?
Yeah,
He's pretty good about that too. I wonder
yeah,
why.
I'll send him another one.
He's getting even with you when he used to do his schedule at the
Marty was there before me, I think. I'm pretty sure. Has anybody heard from Joel? What's going on with him?
yeah. Jim
Yeah,
talked.
I talked with him this morning. He's trying to figure out how many meals he needs to buy, and he's going to redo the budget. We'll talk about that again sometime soon.
Okay.
Hey, I wish somebody would get in touch with Marty and have him come on, so because we got a lot of questions when you ask him.
I'll send him another email. I'll
Yeah.
tell him we need him on the meeting next week if he can,
Great.
and to try to give me a count. I just want to know really if he's heard, who's responded to him.
But we got some good questions like, if we want to stay earlier nights and later nights, do we have to make those reservations? Are they covered in the block? We need to talk about that. We need to talk about the best ways to get into the city, travel wise. for if you're flying in or driving in, what's the best way, so
Right.
there's a few questions you might be able to answer or at least research the answer.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'll look through my email again, but I didn't get a reply from him that I saw. I'll take a little look because I haven't been on in a few days. But I sent it to him before I left.
Oh.
And I didn't hear from him, but we'll see what happens. He's the only one who will know the count of the non-musicians,
True.
right, Gil?
Yeah, that's correct. That's right.
Well, I tell you what, Tom and Billy and Rick, I don't know if you're going, but did y'all get in touch with him to let him know you're coming?
Yeah, I sent him an email that Billy and I are coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was in
Yeah,
touch with him.
that's the only time I ever got an email though from him was the plans about the hotel and all that.
Right.
But that's it,
I'll send them another email.
Mhm.
I
I
think
think Tom
we
had talked.
don't have more guys from New Orleans, the service people going.
Sure.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about people who are like former musicians who are going to go just for the camaraderie and won't play? How does that affect them?
I don't know.
I think all former musicians would want to play.
Yeah, but somebody
I
like
can't.
Some can't.
Peter can't.
Some are not. Some can't play. Like Pete, wonderful musician, but he can't play anymore.
Okay,
But it's not his fault. I mean,
yeah,
it's just-
yeah.
But
H is
Peter,
coming, right?
yeah, if you weren't there, Peter, I'd be pissed off.
I'll be there with my Speedo.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna bring the Speedo.
The pink one, right?
Won't have the same effect as it did 40 years ago.
Hey, Gil,
Oh, it might have a
Jim.
good effect.
is Mark Heater coming?
not that I know of.
Hey, Jim, have you got Jim Palm and I on the list?
I'm sorry. Who?
Jim Palm and I, have you got us on your list?
I got you on the list, and
But
I got Jim Calm. Yes, right. He's on the list.
Okay, great.
Hey, Pete, does your Speedo match Joel's Speedo?
It's different size.
Oh, okay.
Yours is bigger, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, here's two people that have seen Pete in his Speedo here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow.
Dottie, come see this one.
Nice shirt, Barry.
Hold that on there. Hey, Dottie.
Hey, I'm sure Dottie saw that picture already. Hey, Dottie.
Look at they did that. Oh, aren't they
Hey,
sweet?
Dottie.
Hey, I'm listening to you all while I'm cooking. It's entertaining.
You're
Oh, what you
cooking.
cooking? What you cooking? You don't live too far from me.
Balls.
Ball.
Hey, Barry, I like your shirt.
Yeah, you the one that got me that shirt.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Oh, yeah, I love my shirt. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got one too.
There they are.
That's the
That's true.
same thing.
Hey, Barry, when was that taken?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's at my house.
That's at your house, Mike?
That's out. Yeah, you can see the bird cage in the back and the shutters and stuff. That's my house,
Oh, okay.
sitting out in front of on the front deck.
Cool.
That's 10 years ago then.
So that was after Eureka Springs came
You
over. And,
just brings a rally.
yeah, it's gone. And
So what year
longer.
was that?
that one there, that was probably 10 years ago. I think. I haven't been to Eureka Springs in 3 years. And
You know,
Last
it was right before Carnegie.
you think
Carnegie was what, 2011?
11. Okay.
That's the same time, right there.
Yeah.
Same time.
That's out on my front deck.
Cool.
Danny and Barry, Peter Babcock, Eugene LeBeau, me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And a big bowl of chips.
Different shirts, though.
The boat don't have a hat on. I don't recognize him.
Exactly. I was thinking that same thing.
He always has a hat in his pictures on Facebook.
Yeah.
And look
Yeah,
at,
he's got a steady gig right now. It's good for him.
yeah, and look at Peter, man. He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
So how did y'all come about to be at Mike's house?
We did the Eureka Springs Rally, which is about an hour away from Mike's house.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
okay. All right.
And we were the headliners that year to play Eureka Springs. So we did that. It's a big banjo rally. So we were the headliners. We went and played that, then stayed a night at Mike's house and had a big barbecue and
Wow.
food and stuff like that.
That must have been fun.
Oh,
It was great. It was great.
Mike has this big like bobcat looking thing, and the front what do you call it, Mike? The front hose,
Oh, front loader.
the front holder. He pulled it up to the deck right there. Put ice in it, iced all the beer in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Toots
man.
brought that up, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a picture of LeBeau. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Is that coming through?
It's tough.
It's
Sort of.
flashing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try
Because
one
your
more time.
Your background. Yeah.
Yeah, it's LeBeau playing his tuba with a little red hat on.
He's
But,
playing what,
Was wearing a little red hat.
Six Flags over Texas, something like that.
yeah,
That's a good gig, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, any gig right now is a good gig. I used to work with this piano player on the boats. His definition of a good gig is if it paid money.
Yeah.
That was it. That was it. Didn't pay how much, but it paid something.
Guys, I need to take off.
All right, Peter.
Pete,
Hey, Peter, see you next week.
Later.
Good to
Be
see
well,
you.
Pete.
Peter,
Yeah,
good
Peter.
to see you, Peter.
Take care.
Yeah, Peter.
Bye-bye.
Take care, man.
Talk to you later, man.
Stay safe.
Go find that little Speedo, man.
Yeah.
Banana
Yeah.
hammock.
Ah,
I never got over that, Peter. I never got over it.
Oh, man.
You're lucky you still have your eyes.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it again in Connecticut, Barry.
Peter, you steal the show.
I'm leaving on that note.
Yeah, you don't have to play the tuba, you just have to come across the
You
stage.
have
in
to
the
play the
Speedo.
tuba, just wear the Speedo. That'll work.
There you
There
go.
you go. Yeah. You say, I can't get over you, so get up and close the window.
Oh, man. Hey, I'm gonna head out too, guys.
Okay, Mike, see you
Take
next
care,
week.
Mike.
Yeah,
Hey,
Mike.
Mike.
I guess I will too.
We'll talk
Yeah.
to you next week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go too, guys.
Everybody take
All right,
care.
bye-bye.
So
Okay.
I'll get some answers from Marty if I can for next weekend.
All right.
Great idea. Great
I'll see what I
idea.
can find out.
I'll see
You
you
guys.
I'll send him a note too, Ira. I'll send him a
Okay,
note.
good.
Yeah,
Okay,
try-
guys, have a good week.
Come
Yeah.
on.
All right, bye-bye.
If it doesn't work out up there, they canceled the Voodoo Festival in New Orleans, we could take over that.
Yeah, why don't we do that? Dave,
Good night,
you-
Joe.
Dave,
All right, bye-bye, Dave.
Oh, and now there's 7 of us.
Yeah. You think they would let us fill in for the Voodoo Fest? The mustache. They could play City Park.
I don't think they're gonna allow that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
Billy
They
could be
just
the
got-
MC.
Well,
Yeah, that's it.
he said we've got 30 musicians that have signed up. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many service people. I know I'm looking at 2 of them here.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like Rick wants to come or can come. I'm not sure.
But maybe Roger will show up.
Yeah, he was kind of non-committal last week, which has surprised me. I thought he would want to come.
hey, Tom,
Yes.
I just texted that picture of LeBeau with his tuba to you a couple of minutes ago.
Text, you emailed it to me?
Your
Or?
phone.
Okay. I didn't see it yet. So you texted
Yeah.
it to my phone, right?
Yeah,
Huh.
Well, maybe it'll get there. If you don't get it, I can send it to you by email and you can maybe put it up next week if anybody wants. It's just a cool picture of Gene.
Yeah, if you email it to me, that would be good.
It's unusual to see Gene playing tuba.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see it as a text yet, but maybe it'll come through.
And look, Tom and Billy, I'm gonna send you all my pictures, even the ones I think you might have. I'm just gonna send all
Okay,
my
that sounds good.
pictures to both of you.
Okay. Yeah, I got to talk with Tom how we get, because he has all the video footage of the Zoom meetings. And I'm going to get the stuff from Chris. We'll have to figure out how we're going to, because basically when you put these together, you really do try to script it first and then you fill in with the pictures instead of the other way around. Because it's kind of hard, you know, and we'll fill in with as many people as we already know. As I try to write people's names on my JPEG as a name, if I know who it is, because there's a lot of these people I don't know, you know. But as we talked about them, I tried to put them in there.
Hey, I just got a text from NOLA.com that says, a carnival aroma. Have you ever wanted to smell like Mardi Gras?
I saw
So
that.
there's a soap for that.
Man, is that like Bourbon Street 4 in the morning or what?
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, we used to walk into the Mustache after, you know, about
Oh man,
4 hours of it being dead.
Yeah, it would take me hours to stop smelling like the French Quarter.
Yeah. We can put that in soap and smell it. Smell like the French Quarter. Smell like Bourbon Street.
Yeah, you'd be like the Pied Piper attracting rats walking after you down the street.
That was some odor in there.
Boy, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just do a Zoom, Billy, and we'll try to figure out what we're gonna do.
Yeah, well, you come into town anytime before then, or well, we can do it. You use Premiere, right? We could bounce the file back and forth, actually. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Or I could give you my
Well,
ideas, and you could do all the work.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
Just kidding.
Well, I don't know. No, we'll put together something interesting.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go cook some dinner.
All right.
All right, Chris.
Okay.
What do you, drop some off when you're done.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna have
All
to
right.
take off too. See y'all next week.
All right, sounds good.
Take care, everybody.
Okay. Yeah. One thing I've been wanting to ask Jim Calm, do you ever do any radio announcing or anything? You have a voice like an announcer.
Yeah.
I thought so. Okay.
My brother is a news director, or well, he retired about a year ago, right as COVID was starting, and we call it the family pipes. And yes, I've done some announcing.
Okay.
He can sing in about 4 octaves.
Really? Okay. All at the same time?
He's a hell of a singer.
And you know, the greatest thing I've done is for choirs when we need the voice of God. So,
You do that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And God stepped out on space. And he said,
Okay,
I'm
Mike.
lonely. Yeah. No, because I'm sorry I joke you about the big organ. I have one of the Mardi Gras crews I shoot. This one captain got this huge calliope that's on a float. And I was joke with Sonny. I said, the biggest organ in all of Mardi Gras, Sonny. And he says, would you quit saying that? Yeah. So, yeah, but it's, you know, it's been really a pleasure to get to know everybody on Zoom that I didn't get to know before, you know. So,
Yeah,
Hope everybody thinks the same way about you, Billy.
yeah, that's true. I don't blame you.
fun for me too. Sorry, I missed all the other reunions. And
Y'all just
said,
jealous because I got more
gotta-
head and
gotta
most of
do
y'all.
this one.
So we're planning on Thursday through Monday.
To get
Sounds
there?
good.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be fun to get to have a beer with everybody in person.
Yeah.
Be a kick. Now, what about Ted Turner? Is he coming?
I haven't heard from him. He
Why don't
lives
you give him a call? You know him, huh, Snake?
Yeah.
You ought to give him a call. He was on Zoom for a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. He was.
He was. He was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I remember. I send him the emails every week.
Yeah, he was on.
You swear?
Yeah.
You would think that of all the people, we've had more than 30 people come on Zoom.
Yeah, including the dead ones.
Haven't seen
A
James.
couple of dead ones.
Including the three dead ones, but we've had way more than 30 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one day in particular, I think we had like 16 or 17 all at the same time,
Right.
which was a really big meeting.
You know,
Well,
yeah.
Tom's got him. He can find out who all was ever in a Zoom meeting.
All right, well, look, it's time for me to head out too. I'm going to eat some meatballs.
Okay, you go eat some meatballs. Tell Dottie hi for us.
Sure will, sure will. See y'all later.
All right,
It's
Snake,
Friday.
see you later. See you, Barry.
Okay, bye-bye, guys. Good to see
All
you
right,
all.
so
See you next.
I'm just going,
Bye.
I'll see you next week. I'm gonna end it all.
Okay.